Hello everyone. A lot of people asked me to make a tutorial on how to set up Fenix on Windows. This is not the best way to install it. This is not the most efficient way to use it, but it's what I found that people like the most, since I make a lot of training with Fenix, and people just want to use open VS Code and start coding in Fenix. So let's go. Right now I am on a Windows installation and I will go straight to the point. Let's open a terminal. Sorry if you see Italian on this desktop, but this is the only PC that I have with Windows installed. I'm not using it anymore. So let's write WSL install -d Ubuntu. Sorry. Let's give it root privileges. Let's open for the installation. Sorry, let's wait for the installation. Let's give it root privileges for the installation of WSL. Now we need to wait for the download, of course. So see you later. Okay, the installation is complete. We will need to reboot. See you later for that. So here we are. While the installation completes, I wanna tell you that I'm going to share with you a batch script that hopefully will make this entire process automatic. I'm still making this tutorial a step-by-step guide because I don't want it to become obsolete pretty soon. A batch script in few years could be obsolete and don't work anymore, but I want just to show you how to make the entire process step by step. So we will install WSL, then we will put a Miniconda on the Ubuntu image, and then after that we will install Fenix with Conda. Hopefully this will work for a few years. Maybe in the future we will have even faster way to install Fenix. So let's go. Okay, right now we will be presented with this welcome page in Ubuntu. We can totally skip it and ignore it. Let's make it complete this installation. Let's set up our account. I will set a very easy password. And here we are in our Ubuntu system. Right now we can give Linux commands and we are fine. So we also see that our entire Windows disk has been mounted into Linux. So right now we are in system 32. We can just go maybe in desktop. I always forget how the Windows folders directories are made. So now I will make a new directory with the Linux commands. And now if we open, you can see that if we open our home directory here, you will see that a Fenix folder has been just created. So right now we have the link between a Fenix folder and a Linux one. Maybe I can make a link to the desktop. So that everything that I do in my Linux installation will be present here. Let's go on and let's install Miniconda. The easiest way, if you search for Miniconda install Linux, you will find this website and all the commands to copy and paste in your terminal. So you can just click on Linux installation, go down the page, copy this set of commands, go in your terminal, paste. Let's wait for it. Okay, this is done. Let's follow the guide. This command will activate Conda right now. As you see, right now you have between the brackets the base environment activated. And this is not fundamental, but we will follow the guide anyway. So let's clear. Right now we have only the base environment installed. In few words, Conda is a package and an environment manager. You can install and manage packages like Fenix, create isolated environments for different projects and packages. So for example, I like very much to have a Conda environment for the real Fenix installation and the other one for the complex installation. I mean complex numbers versus real numbers, because I usually work with the Helmholtz equation and all the complex PDEs, while you could like to work with CFD or whatever, and you need a real installation. So this is the best way to switch between them. If you want to list all the environments that you have on your system, it's very easy. You just write conda env list. Right now it will list only the base one, and so we are going to install Fenix. The fastest way is to go on the Fenix project website, click on download, and you will find the conda commands that will be the ones that make you install Fenix on your machine. Let's copy them. Maybe you want to modify the name of the environment that is going to create. So this command here is for the name. So I will write maybe FEniCSx real, since this is going to install the real the real version of PETC, and in general it will handle only real numbers. And I will click OK. Let's click accept. Let's wait. Let's click yes. Let's wait for the installation. Let's click yes. Let's wait for the installation again. Okay, and now seems that the installation was good. A very fast check before going on and installing the complex environment can be to just run Python and see if the import of $X is right, is good, no errors. So we can check, for example, which version of Fenix we are running. Oh, this is the latest stable one, that is the 09. So let's exit and see and also install the complex version of Dolphinix in another environment. So basically we will just have to copy again the commands from the Fenix website, but we need to add after Fenix a little flag. I will click yes. As you can see, Petsy will be installed in the complex build. Let's wait for the installation again. Here we are, and oh, I see that I didn't change the environment name, so I will show you just how to rename an environment. It's very easy. Conda rename -n, and you need to point to the old name environment and give it, maybe we can call it Fenix complex. Oh yeah guys, sorry, in order to rename an environment we need to deactivate it, so we write conda deactivate. Let's conda deactivate again. Right now, if we give it a clear, we can list our environments and rename the complex one, sorry, -n, and rename the complex one. So conda rename -n FEniCSx env, we will call it Fenix complex. Let's wait just a minute, and we are done. So that's clear. Let's write again conda env list, and we have all three environments, the base, the complex, and the real, ready to be used with the Fenix scripts. The easiest way for you, if you are a newcomer, mostly, for you to run Fenix scripts is not through the terminal, but through your VS Code Windows installation. So let's open VS Code and let's set it up to go into WSL. Okay, let's open Visual Studio Code. Then we go on extensions. Let's search for WSL. Click install. Let's wait for the installation to complete. Perfect. Now we go in a remote explorer. Let's click on Ubuntu and connect in current window. Let's wait for it to connect. This will work for Visual Studio just like we connect through SSH to our remote server. It's basically the same thing. Let's wait for it. Here we are in the corner here. You will see that we are connected to our Ubuntu inside the WSL, and now we can navigate and open a folder. As you see, we are in the Ubuntu so in the Linux directories. If we go in directories, and if we want to go in the same directory that we see on our Windows desktop, we need to go into the same folder that we see here. So it's mount C users, in this case Maria, so your username. So mount C users Maria Fenix. Here we are. Okay. Now VS Code will open our directory. Yes, I trust the authors. Let's quit this. Right now we are there. And now if we open our directory, you will see that we can create files inside our WSL. Let's see, say test.py, and it will instantly appear in our Windows installation. So to test it, I just copied a simplified version of the Jürgen Docken Poisson equation implementation. So without some functionalities, it's pretty simplified. So we create a square, apply some directly boundary conditions. We set up a linear problem and we solve it, and we plot it with a PyVista. So it's pretty basic. It's just to show you that this environment is working. So let's open a new terminal. Since we are in WSL, Ubuntu, it already opens it and activates the Fenix real environment. So we can use it from here. So we modify our scripts and run it here. So with Python 3 test.py, we will see how the equation has been solved. This is the visualization for the results, and this is the warped visualization. Of course, you can use the solution, export it, as you can see here, as Docken wrote. You can export it in Adios compatible file and XDMF. You will find these results here that can be opened in softwares like Parview. So that's it for now. And I want to show you another thing. Let's turn off the computer. Let's turn off the PC. So let's exit from here, from everything. See you later when I turn off the computer. Okay, I just rebooted my computer, and right now I want to show you that this environment is set up in a way that you open Visual Studio when you turn on your computer. Usually Visual Studio always opens up the last session that we were using when we quit. So waiting just a minute or maybe less, let's hope, it will automatically open our WSL environment, and we are ready in the WSL within Visual Studio Code to run our scripts. As you can see, we already have the terminal open. The only thing that maybe we need to do, if it doesn't do it automatically, is to activate. Maybe we wait just a moment. Let's wait another maybe 30 seconds. Oh, Windows, I hate this operating system. Maybe I can type now conda activate FEniCSx real. Let's give it a clear. So we start our PC, open Visual Studio Code, and then we are ready to use Fenix. As before. And that's it. This is what most of the people that come to me as a newcomer for FEniCSx and also Linux prefer to use. They want to start their PC, open Visual Studio Code, that is the most common editor in the world. I know that maybe you prefer something like PyCharm or Vim, whatever. This tutorial is made for in order to cover the largest amount of people possible, and most of them are newcomers, so they don't want to deal with the Windows terminal, they don't want to open WSL every time, and this is the way to just have a ready to go environment once it's set up. You see that the setup is not that easy and fast, but once you do that, you have it forever until you don't change your system, you buy a new PC or you set up a new machine. So that's it. Just try it out and see if you have any issues. If you have comments or questions, don't hesitate to ask me, and I hope that this will help you in using Fenix on your Windows machine. See you in the next video, and have a nice day.